Hello everyone. This is a thread response to Stefan73's All Around the World thread. It's a tricky thread to answer because there are over 200 countries in the world. Unfortunately, I only have records for 20 of those countries, so it won't be too long. That's just about less than 10% of the countries in the world. I'd like to get more, but you know, it's tough. I'm going to show these in order of population. So I'm going to show records from the most populated countries first, and then move down to the less populated countries. And I'm also going to show records that I haven't shown before or that are more obscure, just to make it more interesting. I've shown a majority of my collection already, so I want to get a chance to show the ones that I haven't shown. So to start things off, from the United States, this is Old Time Religion. The album is called Catharsis in Crisis. Just a really great American band from Washington, the northwestern corner of the country. And before I knew who this band was, I heard the singer described as having the voice of the devil. And that's not far off. It's really interesting. The guy's voice is just wild, and definitely check this out. It's probably not their best album, this one, but it's the only one I have. I would check out their album Witchcraft Rebellion. That one is just awesome, and this is good too. Old Time Religion. And the second one here, from Brazil, Milton Nascimento and Lo Borges. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but just some great Brazilian music. The album is Clube de Esquina. Really great. And then from Nigeria, Tony Allen, Lagos Shake. Lagos is actually a city in Nigeria where Tony Allen is from. This is actually a remix album, but the music itself is basically from Tony Allen, so that fits into Nigeria. He was the main drummer, percussionist of the Fela Kuti band, so really great stuff here. And then Japan, the fourth most populous country that I have here. I have a single by Kato, who is an electronic techno producer. Along the lines of The Field, if you know The Field, it's a bit more dreamy and ethereal than most techno. This is kind of similar. If you like The Field, you would probably like Kato as well. Some Japanese techno. So this is a single called Beautiful Day from the Compact label. And while we're on Japan, I really wanted to show this. This is awesome. It's a DVD by Cornelius. It's called 5.1. Basically, he released an album called 5.1. And this is just a DVD of music videos for each song of the album. And these videos are really cool. Mostly, they're pretty much electronic sound collage kind of things. The music is really cool and the videos are just amazing. If you ever come across one of these Cornelius DVDs, pick it up. These videos are really artistic and really nice. If you like the art of music videos, I would check out some of Cornelius's videos on YouTube. Most of them are available. So, really wanted to show that. Just amazing stuff. And then Germany, I've got to show Basic Channel. Of course, Germany is kind of known for their krautrock in the 70s, but when I think Germany, I think of the modern techno scene that is going on there. This is from the 90s, Basic Channel. They just bust open the doors for the kind of techno sound that I really love. The kind of deeper, dubby techno. That's really what I think of when I think of Germany, is techno, so Basic Channel for Germany. And then from France, Daft Punk. I do like Daft Punk. They're not my favorite even though I love techno, this is alright. So, yeah. This album is Discovery from Daft Punk, so that's from France. Then from the UK, yeah, I'll consider the UK as just one country. This is Richard Young's, one of the more obscure ones that I have, but I think this is an amazing album. Beyond the Valley of Ultra Hits, just really great avant-garde pop music, basically. Really, really cool. And then from Spain, this is a recent one I picked up. Cameron, the album is La Leyenda del Tiempo. Really awesome modern flamenco music. And from Canada, we have the Besnard Lakes with a single called Casino Nanimo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a single from the band the Besnard Lakes. Basically just indie rock, kind of somewhat post-rocky indie rock. Really good. Then from Australia, this is PVT, also known as Pivot. The album is called Church with No Magic. They're kind of a math rock, indie rock band with some electronics added to it. Really creative, really nice stuff. Then from Greece, we have Flux Ion, Bipolar Defect. This is some of the deepest, most atmospheric ambient techno you'll ever hear. Incredible, incredible stuff. Really good electronic music from here. It's on their Chain Reaction label. Incredible label, incredible music. Flux Ion from Greece. Then from Sweden, we have Andreas Tilliender. The album is called Jude. Really good kind of minimalist dub techno. Somewhat glitchy also from the early part of the decade. Recently showed this. Really good. Then from Switzerland, Brain Ticket. Some really far out there psychedelic rock on this album. Then from Denmark, Mikkel Natal. This is a single from the Echo Chord label from the Peaks and Troughs album. And again, it's kind of dubby techno music. That kind of sound that is on this album I just love. And it's been represented by a few of these artists here. But again, Mikkel Natal from Denmark. Then from Finland, Luomo. This is a single called Really Don't Mind. Released in the middle part of the last decade. Luomo is another of my favorites, also known as Vladislav Delay. Really good. Then from Norway, this is Super Silent with their 10th album. This is pretty much just avant-garde, jazzy, improvisational music. Incredible, really. The Super Silent just has some incredible music. Really, really beautiful too. It can take you a while to get into it. It took me a while to get into it, but once I did, it was just incredible. So. And then from Ireland, one of my favorite albums of all time, no question. My Bloody Valentine's Loveless. Just an incredible, incredible shoegaze album from Ireland. Then from Jamaica, Bob Marley and the Wailers. I don't think I've ever shown this before, but I am definitely a Bob Marley fan. This is Catch a Fire. And finally, I was surprised that this is at the bottom of the list, but Iceland only has about just over 300,000 people. That's like a big city here in the United States. But this is Moom, and just this again probably isn't their best album, but it's the only one I have. I would check out one of their earlier albums, but just some really interesting kind of indie rock from Iceland. Iceland has a surprisingly full, nice music scene for such a small country. But again, Moom from Iceland. And that completes it. It's about 20 albums from 20 different countries. Thanks for the thread, Stefan. See you later.